Hey everybody, welcome back.
And of course, you immediately waste. Really?
Hey.
You're just blasting funds.
Yep. Just like real life, man. When you got the chance, flaunt it.
This is why you can't afford an apartment.
There's other reasons.
Anywho, hope you all are doing well. I think we were just trying to lay low after the fight we had with Lee earlier.
Yeah, well, I noticed that in order to progress and do some side stories, I have to progress the storyline.
Yeah.
So I gotta figure out where to go now.
You need to go into the office.
Yeah.
Of the cabaret, which is upstairs.
Is it upstairs? Okay, I must have
It is upstairs.
I must have just missed it.
You move left.
The other side?
Go left, and then you go straight. It's a door with the exits.
Okay, I'm sorry. I just, for some reason, I thought it was the other side of the hall. I'm like, why is that not the right door? Gotcha. It's been a day or two since I played this.
Yeah, things can happen that make your brain immediately turn to mush.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I haven't had enough beers to know what I'm doing.
See, now I need that, what I like to call my classic southern lubrication, if you get my drift.
Lubricate my brain cells.
Yeah, give them the proper wrinkles.
Mm-hmm.
As the meme goes. Alright, so Lee's wanting to talk to you.
Yeah. I don't know why I had to walk back here for that. I just left him.
It wouldn't be an open world game if you didn't have monotonously going back and forth between places.
Yeah, something like that. I mean, these monotonous points, though, are kind of nice. Even if it does just kind of drag out the game artificially.
Yeah, you just get to hear Majima's spurs that jingle, jingle, jingle.
As he goes riding merrily along,
jingle, jangle.
That's
probably not the first time we've made that joke.
That he's single, jingle, jangle.
Yeah, when I played New Vegas, I'd hear that all the time.
I mean, if anything, is the theme of New Vegas.
It's catchy, but some would say not in a good way.
I don't know, it's an earworm. Oh, shit.
Oh no, worst place to fight. Worst place.
Oh, shit.
Run! That is the worst place you could fight him.
Yeah, there's nowhere to dodge.
Oh, that was really bad. That was...
And this is the true Majima everywhere system.
Yes. Which is a reference I get now since I've been playing Kiwami.
Yep.
Oh my god, that was legitimately terrifying.
Yeah, I was like, hey, you want to get your ass whooped?
That's the closest I think that I've seen a Yakuza game get to a jump scare.
What are you saying? That is a jump scare. It was intentionally put in the coding.
Oh, that's right, you didn't get to recruit more girls because you got locked in on a story bit.
Well, not only that, but I haven't really needed to since I just spent all my CP, you know,
recruiting?
Yeah, recruiting, so, like...
Gotta love that auto-recruit. Managers, if you need people that could come to your store, just go to a shrine, offer some completion points that you've acquired throughout your daily life, and employees will just come straight to you.
Yeah, just, you know,
easy.
Pray to any god for employees.
Yeah.
They will come.
Pray that you have an army to fend off the Karens.
Yup. Maybe even pray for the Karen to join your army.
I have an army. We have a Karen.
Oh god, no.
Hulk versus a Karen, who would win? Remember that dude in the red suit? Mm-hmm. This is why you don't leave your trash that inconspicuous.
Mm-hmm. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
This is gonna get good.
And I think a censor moment's gonna pop up in a second from the other line.
Really?
Yeah, I might have to put up the black screen.
Really? Are they gonna show the body?
No. No. You'll see in a moment. At least I think. I could be wrong. I know a moment will happen where I might need to censor. But again, with YouTube, you can never be too careful.
I feel that.
Yeah, this is it.
Huh.
Yep.
I think that should be fine.
As I said, I don't want to risk it.
Okay.
YouTube's a very fickle place.
I mean, I agree with you, but yeah, he's a bit handsy, isn't he?
Yeah, he is handsy.
Nice cell phone, though. So I hope I get to beat his ass in my own club.
Yeah, and now you have the end of this chapter. I don't know if you stick with Majima here.
I'd hope so. I mean, it's only been like one chapter with him. But then again, I guess I'm unlocking the swap between characters thing pretty soon.
Yeah.
Okay, I get to
okay, yeah, you stick with him
for now. Yeah, I think you'd get like at least 2 chapters before you swap.
Yep. Yep, must have been following.
Yeah. None of them had a red suit, though.
Yeah, he had a pretty rad suit, though. So yes, it wasn't Nishiki.
Agreed.
All right, to the Grand. Unless you want to do some stuff.
We'll see.
Is the map freed up?
Let's see. Yeah, might be. Yeah, it's a bit.
Map is freed up.
It's freed up.
All right.
I might at least finish my break style moves.
Yeah.
Just get the last one real quick. Then if you can think of a side quest you want me to do, I'll probably grab it. If not, I'll just run straight to the Grand.
I can't remember any off the top of my head. Actually, there might be one in the park that'd be interesting for you.
Okay.
Oh, you're gonna like this move. And yes, this will work for any weapon that is katana based. So like, whether it's a bokken or an actual sword.
Nice.
Imagine being such a badass that you catch one with your teeth. Any normal person, your teeth would be shattered.
Yeah, or your jaw, something. That is a cool move, though.
Isn't it?
That's the only thing I can say about like almost this entire dude's moveset. It's just all cool.
Yeah, he has style.
Yeah, like Kiryu is more my guy because like everything's pretty straightforward. But this dude, he just got flash. Oh come on,
yes,
he was turned around. There should have been an alternative where that flew straight into his butthole.
Yeah, that'd have been pretty funny.
Yeah, like
that actually, I'm shocked that isn't a version that's available.
Should be. Okay, learned all the moves now. Alright, so there's one in the park I should probably do. Let's see.
Yeah.
Make sure I'm heading
and park.
Yep, right over there.
There.
Okay. Just watch I run into Shakedown again.
Oh god, that'd be so funny. And the thing is, you don't have the encounter finder either, which makes it so much scarier.
Yeah. When you see.
Do you want to know how to get the encounter finder?
Sure.
Pause real quick, and this is something you'll probably want to do off stream.
Okay.
Or off stream, off camera. Go to the map. All right, so zoom out. I think it's one of the restaurants. Go left. Restaurants are the orange squares. Yeah, there.
Okay.
You want to eat at that restaurant constant, and fill up a friendship meter.
All right. I'll admit, I wish I remembered how to pull off that snake move.
Yeah, it's evade and then immediately attack with Y, I think.
I'm trying it.
Or it could be with it could be with any of the face buttons. I know it's after evading. I remember that much.
That's the only thing I don't like about like intricate combat systems. You need to actually remember the button press system. Like
this is not that intricate. Listen, dude,
I know compared to like DMC, not that intricate.
It isn't. It really isn't.
I mean, honestly, compared to most fighting games, it isn't. It's just like, at least in a 2D fighter, the entire game is based on movement. So, like, all my inputs to me are just normal movement. It's just what I want to execute at the end of this step. So, it's easier to remember, even if, like in Tekken, your character has 80 moves, because you really just kind of have a combo and you're throwing it out.
Fair enough.
But yeah, let's see. Rising Rotor, that's on the ground. Oh, okay, this is purple ones. Pose Soul. Heat gauge will rise during glamorous pose after finishing. Essence of Blade. Right in front of an enemy.
That's the one you just got.
Essence of Friendly Fire. Dash Pirouette. There we go. then be at the second heat bar. So it's actually grab.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, I just remembered it was after dodging.
Yeah, so you go.
So I wasn't.
Boop.
Yeah. So the quest you want to do, that's a good one as well, but it's in the public restroom that's over there to the left. There you go. Hey, toilet. Do I gotta drain the tank?
Okay, if you didn't tell me about this, I would probably have never come up to this.
Yeah, I discovered this by accident too.
Nice.
Better now than later. Well, this toilet ain't exactly the model of cleanliness. The walls are covered with graffiti. Most of it gutter talk at best. Pretty sorry state of affairs. Huh? Some of this graffiti is done up in some real pretty handwriting. I'm very lonely. Please reply.
Oh, God.
Only a lady is handwriting this pretty. Who could have wrote this? What should I do?
Why not?
I'll chat with you if I want. There. That'll do. Ain't right for a person to be lonely.
Oh, God.
Must be nuts replying to some bathroom graffiti.
Can I check on it immediately?
Up to you. It's the toilet where I saw the graffiti. I must be nuts
yes,
to go along with this.
We could just go through it.
Okay, you gotta give it a minute.
Okay.
Probably after a combat encounter or something.
Let's do this guy real quick. Then we'll come right back to it.
Hey, what's got you down in the dumps? Should make me feel guilty. Wish I could have played catch with him.
Huh.
Why him? Thank you for being so kind. Thanks for getting my ball. Uh-huh. You keep at it, kid, and you'll be in the pros. That kid's got a cool hoodie.
Yeah, it is kind of a cool hoodie. I like the big buttons, honestly.
I like the plaid pattern of green and black.
Yeah, with just that tiny little red stripe.
What's the matter? Why are you so fascinated to you? Why is this so fascinating to you? You have nothing to do with this. Maybe it wouldn't hurt to tell you. Those two, they're my wife and son. Huh? What are you talking about? You were obviously just a random guy to both of them. It's because my wife and son can't recognize me. What? How's that possible? 6 months ago, my face was surgically altered. Surgically altered? What for? I can't get into details, but it was Yakuza related. A little bit of trouble. A little bit? Not so sure about that. The real me is officially dead. Now I live as Keigo Akatani, with a new face and identity. So you were forced into assuming another life. What's your real name? The man I was is now dead. Akatani is my real name now. I'm sorry. Man, that's complicated. Just imagining it. I can tell you went through some hell of an ordeal. Yes, at first it was a shock every time I saw the stranger's face in the mirror. There's no one in the world who can recognize me for who I was. That realization made me want to kill myself. I fought the urge for a long time. But then I remembered my family. That mom and boy. Yes, but I'm a total stranger to them now. The best I can do is watch them from afar, like you saw me doing. Can't you just tell your wife and son about what happened and go back to them? If only I could do that. The real me is supposed to be dead. I doubt they would believe my outlandish story. Even if I could convince them, I don't know if they could accept me with a stranger's face. Besides, I'm deep in the underworld, deep enough to attract the kinds of trouble that makes a man change his face. I'm just glad they didn't turn me into John Travolta.
Oh, God.
Just by being around me, those two could be in danger. It's better that I just watch them from a distance. Got ya, man. Got ya. Man, I'm really sorry that I threw that ball back to your boy. Please don't worry about it. I'll wait for another opportunity. It's gonna be tough for you. Take care, huh? Thank you. You're the first person I spoke with truthfully since my face was altered. If you don't mind, may I ask your name? It's Majima. It would be nice if I could chat with you again sometime, Majima-san. Well, I should be going. That is a very unrealistic prospect because I'm confident a witness protection program exists in Japan, right?
You know, I don't actually know if there is, and the thing is, because of the way the Yakuza work kind of alongside most policing agencies, even if there was, if you're involved with the Yakuza, the police may just turn you over to the Yakuza.
Well, it's more like the Yakuza. Yeah, they can corrupt that kind of system in that way, but I not say in that fashion. I'm confident they wouldn't work with the police in that manner. I mean,
well, it's not like they're close linked, but there's kind of an understanding from what I've read between the two. Like,
yes, from what I've heard. But well, the relation with Japan and the Yakuza is that apparently the Yakuza are seen as a bit romanticized in a sense. But they are still a crime organization, obviously.
Oh, yeah, no doubt, yeah.
Oh my god, this is the start. Alright. So yeah, here's where you unlock those master skills for the Komeki stuff.
Yeah, I've not done any of them. Ants? Okay, let's go.
Yep. God, how? That's probably one of the martial artists things where like they saw it on.
No, they I think comment on that exactly.
It's like, come on, the drool, the eyes roll back. Come on, he's dead. Never killed anyone. But yeah, Komeki's actually a tough dude. It's so strange to see, like, okay, so one of the things that in Kiwami that happens is that Kiryu can fight with Majima over the course of, through the game, and it's sort of like the equivalent of Mr. Shakedown to sort of help regain some skills or learn new skills. And seeing Majima fight with the fighting styles that I've seen him pull off in this, when you play as him, it's so bizarre to me. It's like, it's kind of like fighting Dante in Devil May Cry 4 or fighting him in 5 when you play as Virgil. It's like, it feels really weird. And there you go. Now you just have to beat him. Yeah, he may have stupid fashion choices, but he is a tough fighter.
Mm-hmm. And the tracking is still abysmal in this game.
I wouldn't say it's the tracking. I just say like he's guarding a lot.
Oh,
he's
no.
Just really,
well,
just really evasive.
One of the reasons I want to play the original Yakuza rather than Kiwami is because the dragon style is the only fighting style in that game. You can't swap styles.
Yeah, in Kiwami you have Thug, Beast, and Rush along with Dragon.
Yeah, and you only learn the Dragon moves through fighting Majima. But the problem with that is it's trying to use the XP system of the original game where there was no other styles. The other thing I heard is the lock-on in that game was so heavy-handed. It would literally be like anytime you threw a punch, you were locked into a combo in just that direction, whether or not there was an enemy there. So, like, even now fighting him, sometimes when I throw a punch and it doesn't, like, turn the character around like most other modern beat-em-ups would, I kind of want to see just how much this game, say, has improved that system since the original. because
well, I'm gonna say a lot because that's
feels
the
like
PS2
crap.
era.
Yeah. Well, I mean, very late PS2, early 360, honestly, when it came out. It came out in 2006. But that's what I'm saying. It's like, I feel like this game still doesn't have a good grasp of most modern brawling game tracking systems. But it at least has a faint idea of what it's trying to do.
Or maybe you're just bad at video games.
Even so, I don't know, I kind of want to experience the original, even though I know there's like a little less plot and stuff to it. I'm just like, I think it'd be kind of cool to go from this to that, you know? And then you could compare your experience with the first game, which would be Kiwami, to the one I'd play for the channel, which would be the original. And you'd also get to hear Majima voiced by Mark Hamill.
What?
Oh yeah, the original Yakuza is the only Yakuza game with a full English dub. And Majima here is actually played by Mark Hamill. His official voice is almost the Joker.
Why does that fit?
Yep.
Why does that fit? Like, the direction was probably really awkward because of the lip sync, but why does that fit?
Well, one thing is that they didn't actually change the lip flaps. It was early 2000s dubbing. So instead they changed most of the script to match the lip flaps with an English translation. A lot of it was ad-libbed, which makes the voice lines sound kind of stunted. But also, they didn't actually have gameplay to look at when they were recording the voice lines for the English dub, because the game hadn't even been finished yet in Japanese. So they were handed a almost incomplete script and essentially just how long the talking would be in this position and like how their words should be spaced out. They did all of the recordings before the game was actually finished, and then the actual like translation team just picked the lines they thought sound best and put them in the game. They would record like 3 to 4 variants of every line.
Oh, dear God, that is a very... Yeah, no wonder they're just... In the future, they were like, hey, how about we just, like, not do this in the future?
Mm-hmm.
And now Yakuza Like a Dragon has an English dub, and apparently a good one, from what I've heard.
Oh, I imagine. It's definitely going to be better than what we did in the early 2000s. But, you know, I wonder if they would
Mark Hamill or no Mark Hamill. All right, yeah, I think you're going to have to wait a bit before you can do that again.
Wait a bit then.
I got the ball rolling on that quest.
We got the ball rolling, so like
that.
each episode will come back and check out how
Speaking of Mark Hamill, did you get to watch any Invincible yet?
I have not. I've actually been watching a lot of Disenchanted recently.
Okay. Okay. Well, the last episode of season 1 is going to be premiering at the time of recording this episode. It will be on Friday, on the 30th of April. And seasons 2 and 3 have been actually confirmed. They are pushing for this to last,
which is good. I'm glad to hear it.
Yeah, and if you want my general sort of consensus on this, because I'm confident there's many others that are probably way better at being able to analyze Invincible, the animated series, better than I could. But oh God, that girl. No, maybe that girl. Hey, what are you doing here? What am I doing? I'm not doing anything here. I caught hell from a cop from that last time. Huh? What'd you... Nah, don't answer that. Say, you got any new info about girls around here? You're on the prowl too? I ain't like you, I'm just asking for work reasons. You can be honest with me, pal. I mean it. As for girls, well, let's see. Did you know there's a lady chef at Kamian? She's gorgeous. Okay, yeah, that's literally at the same shop I just pointed you towards.
Okay. Well, it got me out of that fight, so...
Yeah.
What do I want to do right now? Fight or talk to the pervert? I'll talk to the pervert.
Yeah, it's like look weird in front of people or fight in front of people.
Usually I choose to fight, but you know what? Today, screw it. I'd rather look weird.
Yeah. Let's see. What was I about to say? Oh, right. Yeah, they're pushing pretty far for the idea of doing more of this Invincible series, and Invincible, I'd say, is like a 7 to 7.5 out of 10. I'd say.
Yeah. Like, could it be better? Maybe, but it's not bad.
Not bad. For one thing, it's very graphic, and I think that's going to be hard for people to get over.
Well,
kind of like the Deadpool effect, you know?
Yeah, but I think that's a good thing, because my parents will always probably be the type of people that are like, yo, cartoons are only for kids. But you know what? If more animation gets highly graphic, maybe it'll start being taken seriously. As bad as
yeah, and for anybody watching this that's squeamish, I'm going to warn you right now, the ending of the first episode is going to sucker punch you. So just be prepared for that, or skip it. So just telling you that right now. I won't tell you what happens, but I'm telling you, just be warned.
Mm-hmm.
Be warned. Because it made me feel a bit uncomfortable, and then the rest of the series was not as, you know, explicit as that first episode. So yeah, it's a made punch that happens, and you'll need to trust me on this. All right?
Yeah, like, I haven't seen it yet, but I trust Will. He's got pretty good judgment when it comes to these things.
Yeah, and besides the explicitness and everything, I can say that, like, yeah, a lot of it feels very tropey, but I guess that's kind of the point. And that's also kind of why a lot of people say it's not that much of a good adaptation. Not that it's bad, it's playing the themes a little too straight. Whereas in the original comic, apparently they were played more satirical. This poor dude keeps getting shit on. Patriarch.
Oh.
And here's the thing that's awkward. Nobody's in here, but he still has his policy of the customer is king.
Oh, God.
See what I mean? The black screen is likely up here now.
I mean, I don't know, but damn.
Yeah. 10 grand a second.
Damn. Okay, I gotta give him this. He's something to make a joke like that. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Oh, God.
God, this guy's got a stylish suit, though.
I would like that suit. That's actually very similar to my suit, except mine's blue. I've always loved that pattern.
He rented your whole place. Look at that.
I mean, okay, at that point, you are definitely a paying customer.
Mm-hmm.
If I see that fat stack of cash, okay, sir? How can I make you have a good night tonight?
You would likely feel a lurch in your stomach and go, oh no.
No. I'd feel a lurch in my stomach and be like, hell yes. Man, I love the presentation of this game.
It's good, isn't it?
It really is.
Like these cutscenes, man. Real cutscene money. The only thing I'd say is that the tie should be red, not purple, but that's, you know.
I don't know. I kind of like the purple. But I get where you're coming from.
I just feel like he's got a bit of a motif going on.
He does. It's more of a maroon, honestly.
Yeah, maybe it's the lighting.
Yeah, I think it's the lighting, because when you pull out on it, it's actually a bit redder, but it's got like that little purple hue to it.
Yeah. So now he's just like, all right, I did you a favor and got your boss off your ass about Makoto, but where is she? So now the big patriarch himself comes to see, all right, who's this hot shit dude that keeps beating my guys' asses?
I wonder if they actually modeled all of his teeth.
They probably do. Or at the very least, the ones that are like showing.
Oh yeah, I know they did that. It's just, I know some animators will do like a full jaw to, you know, help them with the animation, but because the way his teeth pull, like his lips pull back and the shading in there, I actually think they only did the front teeth, only what would show, which is kind of interesting.
Well, I mean, you know the whole artist adage. You want to cheat the system, just make sure you cheat it in a way where you don't have to animate or draw something. You want to draw, you don't feel like drawing hands, draw your character crossing their arms.
Yeah.
Don't feel like modeling teeth, you just hide the ones that are, you just hide all them molars in the back.
Damn.
I mean, he gets where you're coming from.
At least he does. Oh, I'm so glad I just went to the drugstore.
Yeah. You're gonna have a boss fight.
Well, didn't think I'd get to tear up my own club, but sounds like a good time as any. Customer's always king here.
Yeah.
You gotta give it to Majima though, like
he's dedicated.
Yeah, as straight laced as he is, like there's just something to him you gotta respect.
Yeah. Blood chub.
Yeah,
he has a blood chub.
I get it. Get you a little tingly in places sometimes, don't it? I just think it's more the adrenaline. Like, adrenaline sometimes just Gets the blood pumping in ways you don't think it should.
It's like a rage boner. So now he's posing himself as a robber.
Okay, this guy has fucking balls.
Yeah, he really wants to fight you.
Damn fucking straight, dude. Okay, this is the way to end an episode, no doubt. We're gonna kick this guy's ass. Oh, I was about to say, why would you carry a broken dagger? That would be stupid. Okay, yeah, no. He has a knife. Thank God.
Yeah.
Also, you know what I just learned, buddy?
Well, it doesn't work with knives.
I know. God, that would be cool if it did, though.
Yeah, he probably... His blood chub would get a lot more chubby if he saw you be able to pull the dagger catching.
Okay, for a second, instead of Homara, I thought it said hombre. Oh, damn. All right. All right. We're going to do this right.
God, that's so... I love, like, the simple knock the head back and they just fall. Yeah, he's an actually tough one.
Oh, damn it. I mean, he kind of gets Majima's fighting style from later, you know?
Actually, I want to know if you've got a particular heat move. Nah, we probably don't want to experiment in a boss fight. That's not a good idea.
What heat move? What do you need to do?
It's this one where if you hit B with... What the fuck? It's this one where if you hit B while you're in heat mode with the bat, you can activate a heat move.
B? Okay.
Yeah. You could probably do it if you get... Oh, okay.
Alright, that explains that.
You probably also need to heal.
I'll heal once. Because I did enter this fight with half health. There we go. Let's see if I can do it. You said it's B?
It's B followed by Y. Yeah, it's that, and then it's like... Okay, you didn't. You don't. You don't have it.
I don't have it just yet. I'm probably going to have to upgrade Slugger a little more.
Yeah, I don't want to spoil it because it's a really brutal one. Alright, QTs.
Damn. Oh, damn it.
In the fucking shin. See, now if you got it, you'd have kicked it into his shin.
Yeah, giving him a nice surprise. Whew, okay, you know what?
God, he's like Drunken Master mixed with like some kind of weird rogue. This is like if you multi-classed a rogue and a monk in D&D.
Yeah, pretty much.
He's bobbing and weaving, he's weaving and bobbing.
He bobs when he should weave, and he weaves when he should bob.
He pizzas when he French fries.
Pizza, French fry, pizza, French fry. Oh, hell, just to finish it off. Gotta admit, that's a good way to end a fight.
Yeah. I mean, it should be the way to end... I mean, it should end any fight instantly.
Just about.
Yeah.
Take a slugger to the top of somebody's head and then crack their jaw with it. If they get back up from that, well, you might be fighting a zombie.
Yeah,
Don't jizz on my red carpet.
Please, the cum stains are very get out.
I know baking soda's the trick, but you know how much baking soda this place goes through.
He's his...
Damn.
Just... You could... Majima takes after him a major way in Kiwami and in the first... Like, after this game, he takes on those aspects of his personality.
Yeah.
With Kiryu, especially.
Kiryu-chan.
Exactly. God, imagine having the money to rent out this entire club to yourself. Christ, that'd probably be more money than either of us could ever see in our lives.
So, yeah. Like, thankfully I got some decent investments, but I don't know if they'll ever pay dividends that big.
Yeah. You need your own Elvis that's outside of your house going like, hey, you want to try going into our investment fund?
Yeah.
And that's the girl who was letting him cop a feel.
What?
Well, I mean,
That's all she's gonna say to me? Alright.
well, I mean, she is apologetic. She does apologize for breaking the rules without asking.
I guess, but I mean, at that point, don't even say shit to me.
What, you wouldn't want one of your employees to apologize for breaking the rules?
If there's that fat wad of cash in front of you, I ain't asking questions. Look, that's just a good business move. I get my rules, but yeah, I wouldn't say no either. I know how life is.
Yeah.
Especially if you agreed to like 10 grand every 10 seconds. Girlie, shake what your mama gave you, cause I can't pay you that much.
I am not of the best authority in that kind of moral dilemma.
I mean, it's a dilemma, alright. I can't offer that kind of pay. And this is a job. So that's employment that pays more than this, and I can't have too hard of feelings for you making better for yourself.
Yeah.
I mean, it's on you to stomach your own choices. You're an adult.
I guess so.
That's how I look at it.
Yeah, see, he was right. Saga was too smart to, be duped by something that simple.
I'm surprised he goes along with this. He seems so straight-laced. I think he would have just told his boss, like, yo, I didn't kill her.
No, he's that desperate to get back into the Yakuza. Yeah, I mean, one would think, like, you go into a place and you're like, oh yeah, I get to drink the good stuff, I'm gonna be so classy about it, and it's like 1 tequila, 2 tequila, hey man, this bar stool's not flushing.
By the end of this, I have a feeling we're going to kill Sagawa.
I love that you see his head bobbing to track the foot movements of the character.
Mm-hmm. Alright, well, hell. We know what we're doing when the next episode starts, so I guess we're going to end it here.
Yeah, what a way to end it, with an introduction to a character that fucking crazy.
I hear that. Well, I hope everyone enjoyed.
Yeah. Have a good time. Have a good time, everybody.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for watching. Subscribe to Open Couch Gaming for more video game antics.